Hey guys and gals, and welcome back to my playthrough of Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Now, last we left off, I fought my way to the Planetary Governor's Palace, and I got myself a plasma pistol. As you can see, here we go. And yeah, we are one battered people. We are one battered bunch of people. Let's see. What's this? Ancient Terran monocle. Who needs one? Nah. You got Carapace chest plate. Heretical follower. Wait, why not? Based against range attacks. War property plus 5 toughness. Okay, whatever. Yeah, and in today's episode, first of all, let me go back to my ship and heal everybody first. Permission to report, Lord Captain. Over the past few days, I received several messages from different decks complaining about anomalous behavior in the ship's cogitators and servitors. The machine spirits are restless and rebellious, and no tech litany or ritual of pacification can rid them of this obstinacy. The tech priests can deal with the vessel system, but the servitors, they make errors in their task, disobey orders, change the assigned rituals, or sometimes downright freeze as if in a trance. A click comes through the Vox channel following a weary sigh. Lord Captain, occurrences such as these are caused by errors in cogitator calculations or have some other sensible explanation. I beseech you not to take after those who whisper about the ships being cursed or possessed. Eater joins the channel and chimes in playfully. Oh, don't start, old man. All these peculiar happenings have long since turned into local legends. A door slams shut, a lumen starts flickering. Folks have grown used to all that, so our resident ghost here decided to up the ante. I'm telling you, things are only going to get worse from here. The technomads inspected the servitors and concluded they pose no danger. According to the servants of the OMNISSIAH, such behavior is caused either by the echoes of mind not completely eliminated or by manifestations of the machine spirit's will. Nevertheless, the faulty servitors make the crew task considerably more difficult. The High Factorum's Janus Danrock would like to discuss how he should deal with the defective property. He's awaiting you. Okay. Let's come to this ship first. What do we have here, Lord Captain? There's not noticeable, but there's a void ship. Man, okay. You hear us? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Don't tell him. Why can we not identify you? This. Okay. Prepare for commercial exchange. I get a flamer. Ooh. And I can just get it, no problem. The wearer's range attack decreased their target's dodge by 5, does not stack. Force grenades, stalker gloves, war world origin, fencing body glove, medkits, power moles, Mazoa pattern auto guns. Ooh, noise suppressing helmet. When the wearer kills an enemy in a 1 cell radius shot, they gain 1 resolve until the end of combat. Ooh, what's this? An axe. Just an axe. Reaper cape, Ritobi battering greatsword, boots. I'm 13. When the wearer targets an ally at the bring it down, the ability for the first time in combat, the ally gains 1 additional action point. Okay. Melee weaponry. Great. Now let's see. Med kits, all of it. Power moles. This one has 30 penetration. Okay, first of all, get this flamer. Sure, why not? Let's get everything. I mean, if anything, I can trade it again later. So, there we go. You know what? Let's go get Henrik's first. Bunker. Electrodynamic Cenobium. Oh, wait. Okay. Let's see. Oh, you. Okay, let's do this for her. Now. Nope. Who has a flamer? You. I mean, sure, why not? Sure, why not? You're okay. Oh, weapon-wise, which one's better? See, where's the weapon? Can be equipped. Cannot be equipped. Part machine. Okay, so I must be part machine in order to use that thing. Okay, whatever. Bolter. Modify bolter. Unending Valor. Whatever. Fencing body glove. Against melee attack. War property parry. Yeah, this one will be good on Double Art. Death Origin. No. This one. Yeah, that or you. Nah. Cape wise. You know, let's switch it out. Yeah. This is supposed to be a ghillie suit cape? I thought this was a leopard cape. Oh, well, whatever. You can have this, and you can have this. Sure. Oh, Ballard. Resolve pattern last gun. Sure. Staff of House Orsilio. Ugh. For A, for it. Why do I have two of it? Okay. I'll give you a this one. Toby. Sure. Okay, use Jack. Okay. Now, you. The servitors. You see, your lordship, the ship's servitors have been malfunctioning of late. They violate protocols, interrupt their tasks, observe crew members for long periods of time, and move erratically with no meaning or purpose. Genius Direct nervously pulled out his luxurious frock coat as if it were uncomfortably tight. Had it been a routine technical fault, I would have decided the fate of these servitors myself, but I deemed it necessary to notify you. I do not wish to hide such irregularities from the Lord Captain. If you wish to observe the servitors' unusual behavior before you decide their fate, this can be arranged. The majority of the defective units have been delivered to one of the storage compartments pending your decision. Pascal Hanuman expresses desire to be present during the inspection. Should it be carried out, I suppose the expertise of the esteemed Magos may come in handy. Sure. As you wish, your lordship. Would you like the MAJESTY Prime to accompany you? Yep. Okay. When his lordship arrived at the scene, he found that the servitors in the same position that they assumed after they had been corralled into the bay, all standing in a long spiraling line and facing the center of their strange formation. The moment his lordship crosses the threshold of the bay gate, their bodies jerked into motion as if obeying a command. The servitors turned to face the Lord Captain. The technomats tasked with overseeing the defective units even reached for their weapons, but then the servitors went still just as abruptly, staring at his lordship with vacant eyes. All present held their breath, disturbed by this sight. We waited for the Lord Captain to speak. His lordship, Hyphus Dane von Valancius, what's the situation? The Technomat's long-winded and detailed report could have been summarized in a single key point. Despite the servitors' abnormal behavior, they were still quite capable of carrying out tasks, and therefore the circumstances did not call for their termination. All present Pascal, you go look at it. The MAJESTY Prime slowly waded through the motionless ranks of the servitors, peering into their face and checking the readings. There was no haste in Pascal's actions. With mesmerizing diligence, he inspected every single unit in his path. The binaric prayers were his companions in the investigation. His examination confirmed the Technomat's initial hypothesis. The servitor's soul, or rather the souls of the people they once were, had awakened. Not yet fully conscious of their past and present, these half-machines could nonetheless feel primitive emotions and sensations such as fear and pain. This undesirable consequences of shoddy performed lobotomy is most rarely observed, and yet, for some unknown reason, it had occurred in every single one of the servitors gathered in the bay. Okay, immediately the servitors, each and every one of them, stepped towards the Lord Captain in perfect unison. They mimicked his movements with frightening precision. The rogue trader halted in place and, after a moment's thought, waved his hand, and the servitors just as synchronously repeated that gesture as well. The Lord Captain turned quizzically to the technomats, so did the servitors, as if mocking him. Whatever the Lord Captain did, be it an incline of the head, a wave of a hand, or a step to the side, the defective units repeated without a moment's delay or hesitation, like grotesque marionettes controlled by an unseen puppeteer. We observed this mime unfold in distressed bafflement for nearly a minute until the servitors finally came to a stop. Not sensing any threat from them, the rogue trader approached with confidence. The rogue trader... let's examine it. As High Factorum, it was I who had prompted the entire inspection, and thus it was my duty to follow the Lord Captain. As we stepped closer, we noticed a fascinating irregularity. The servitor's pupils, normally still, was shaking wildly. Their bulging veins were pulsating under their copper collars inscribed with their past offices. It was as if those mindless half-machines were locked in a perpetual state of extreme tension. A visibly shaken technomat behind us proposed that the human souls had awakened within the servitor's bodies After a long slumber deep within their lobotomized brains, formerly bereft of intelligence, they have attained awareness, feeling, and understanding. After a pause, the technomat added that the servitors used to function properly, and that no one had been able to explain the change in their behavior. He gazed, still trained on the motionless but animate half machine and half people. The Lord Captain stepped away. And what's this? The Lord Captain looked at me with unwavering resolve, and it was that confidence that wrenched me out of the nightmarish stupor that had me tensely observe the scene unfolding before me. The Lord Captain gave his order. The destroy servitors, what I can spell horrific heresy. Sinister perspective toil as they have toiled before, but they have not yet paid their dues to the crimes. Let's do Iconoclast. Okay, the Lord Captain commanded was executed post haste. All defective units were incinerated in furnaces, and their remains were expelled into the void. The crew was provided with replacement servitors and soon forgot all about the destroyed unit's peculiarities, yet this incident haunted my memories to this day. With the fate of the defective servitors decided, no one could now distract the Lord Captain from his mission. Okay. Let's see. What was it? No. What was it again? Character, right? Yep. Okay, I'm close to getting above the guns. Above the thundering guns. Grim Determination. Absolution. Master of Command. Courage of Steel. Huh. Okay, what does these things? Resource Preservation. Adherent. Whatever. The first thing I'm gonna do is basically make a dogmatic, but also iconoclast character. So there's that. Okay. Other than that, how much I guess? Yeah, High Factorum. Mr. Helmsman. Let's go to my room first. I'll go over here. Blade Shard. Let's see. Let's put all the things over here. Okay. Just to clear out the clutter. Hello? Is it me or is... Oh crap, I can't go down again. Can I really not go down again? Crap. Oh hey, they fixed it. Yeah, they fixed it. Good on them. Man, at the very least she's a... well, charming mutant, I guess. Okay, yeah, I basically got back to the point before I initiated the quest, I guess you could say, the story with him, and I found out that you don't want to go up to the captain's quarters just yet because apparently there's a bug where if you go up you cannot come down because there's no prompt for you to come down. So yeah. Okay. Let's see. Do I want to speak with you?
The OMNISSIAH knows all, comprehends all.
Oh no.
May your labors be effective and fruitful.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, let's go and get Yildi Henriks now. No, wait. Yep. Who do I want to bring? Yeah, this would be good. Okay. See, is there anything here?
I'll learn from this mistake.
Really? No, by Drake.
You are authorized.
Ah, crap. Really?
Let us not dawdle.
Okay, let's loot the place first. Ooh.
Is there money to be made?
Okay.
Who thought that was a good idea?
What the? Really? Fatigued? Okay, more of these. Good.
I always get the job done.
Okay. Awareness. Okay. Is there nothing else?
I always keep my options open.
Oh, wow. Damn. Okay.
I
Anything
always
here?
have a backup plan.
Man, if imagine if generators today look like this.
Keep your wits about you.
Nothing, I guess. Okay.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Ooh, okay. And I have not time to reach for the
How may I
weapons.
serve the dynasty?
Oops.
Let us not dawdle.
Okay. Let's all kill quick shocks. Okay, let's go and grab Yildi some Henriks first. Alrighty. Alright.
I'm not satisfied with that answer. I will repeat my question again. The last electro priest you killed, where did you find?
Burn in the fire of dawn, servant of the cock.
And another one meets the limit of his utility. The last of them.
Dark tall hair man, the Holy Inquisition on his chest. let's do this.
I dare say it is, Lord Captain. Now, if it were possible for the gentleman to properly introduce himself and dispel our doubts.
Seneschal? Lord Captain? Do I have the pleasure of speaking to a rogue trader? Allow me to introduce myself. Interrogator Heinrich van Kalox of the Imperial Inquisition's esteemed Ordo Xenos. I must confess, I'm perplexed to meet someone of your standing in a place like this.
Yes, Heinrichs. The German names, of course. I'm sorry I keep calling you Henriks, but I mean, hell. Yeah, I can't excuse myself for this. What do you do to him?
I convinced him to cooperate. I can influence living bodies, and I find that the interrogated are much more eager to share information once the blood starts to boil in their veins.
I'm here to collect you.
Then the timing of our meeting is fortuitous. I am requisitioning you and your retinue for my task.
Requisitioning? Young man, your choice of words is unseemly to the point of insult. You're addressing a rogue trader.
I don't imagine you'll be any happier if I say taking into inquisitorial custody.
To aid his faithful servant in the fight against corruption is the solemn duty of all whose actions affect millions of the Imperium's subjects. Let your example guide those who will carry the Emperor's light across 1,000 stars.
You are familiar with the works of Inquisitor Alistar the Redeemer. Not every acolyte can say the same, let alone people less initiated. Please forgive my lapse in manners, Lady Navigator Orselio. It is a great honor. I came to Rykad Minoris on a mission, which a rebellion prevented me from fulfilling. The governor is convinced that malcontent from among the rabble were the instigators, but I immediately suspected a more sinister presence at the root of the mutiny. My visit to the monastery and a few unhurried conversations with some of the rebels confirmed my suspicions. Someone by the name of Aurora is leading the rebellion. Data indicates that the head of the cultists is here right now, in the sanctum of the ancient reactor. Given the prophecy of the Final Dawn, and the special efforts made by the enemies of humanity to seize the monastery, their goal is to gain access to the holy power source's control circuit and trigger a process that, once started, cannot be stopped. In other words, to detonate the reactor, thus being themselves the cause of their much-touted Final Dawn.
Blasphemous insanity.
Okay, precisely what were you doing in the monastery?
I arrived here with an escort squad, only to lose it in our very first open skirmish. The monastery is swarming with heretics. The soldiers I requisitioned from the governor fell in battle, bled to death, or deserted. I had to make do with catching and forcefully interrogating individual rebels. It is from them that I learned what I relayed to you just now.
Okay, let's go.
Thank you. Regrettably, the governor's people showed themselves to be unprepared for the perils of this place. And extracting blade shards from a person's stomach is beyond my powers. I hope that a rogue trader's retinue will prove more capable than a group of soldiers fresh off the base. I am positive that not all of the electro-priests within these walls have perished. The heretics spoke of shadows emerging from side alleys to make short work of the cultists invading their abode. I surmise that the entrance to their hiding place is somewhere in the hall, near a machine known as the Circular Cogitator. I imagine it's one of the local sacred relics which the electro-priests treat with special piety.
Okay. I mean, Cassia is really, really good. Okay, let's get rid of Idra. Get everything.